Yeah, time for some upgrades for this thing. Let's get into it.
I gotta get it, it's in my DNA. You only see the highlights, don't know what it takes. Last year stressing, got no sleep. Now I'm ready.
Yeah, it happened. What happened? I have no idea, but we're gonna fix it. Nah, I'm just joking. Nothing's wrong with it. What's up? It's your boy DaVerseOfficial, back again with another video, and I'm exhausted. I haven't slept yet. A lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff trying to take care of with this RC car. Nothing wrong with it. Just my usual upgrades. So let you guys see what all I'm adding to it. I'm not gonna add too much to this just because I haven't really got a chance to really enjoy it and run the stock electronics inside of it. Just the stuff that I had from my XRT that I took out of it before I sold it, I'm gonna go ahead and add to this car, especially with the Radiolink remote. There's nothing wrong with the DX3 that comes with it. Like I said, I just like to buy the RC car, customize it, upgrade it, run it, see how it goes, and usually sell them and go on to the next new one. But this one I might just have to keep just because it's beast. It's tight. So if you guys haven't got a chance to pick it up or check it out, go ahead and go to your local hobby shop, pick one up. The EXB is worth it. The money that you're gonna spend on buying the individual upgrades and adding it to another RC car or the regular Kraton, just get the EXB. Save yourself the headache, the better servo, the better electronics. Nothing's wrong with it, with at least mine. I don't know what other YouTubers have had problems with it or upgrades, but I'm not a serious, crazy, heavy basher, jumper off the ramps and ready to break my car because I don't have the funds to be spending money on fixing parts. I like to enjoy it. I say that now, but eventually I know I'll probably be jumping this stuff over houses and stuff. Knowing me, yeah. But right now, I'm not about to waste money on breaking stuff just to see how durable it is. But so far, me running this car, it's solid. Like I said, nothing wrong with the electronics on the model that I have or the one that I purchased from my hobby store. But I just want to have better range. Not that I've even ran into any problems with range with the DX3 and the receiver inside of the car. But I'm just going to put this other one right here. I'll show you guys. These are some of the items that I'm going to be putting inside of here. Some of which people have asked me what charger I use, what battery I use. So I'll go ahead and show what I'm putting in here and what I use. So the stock electronics is the 150 Firma, the Spektrum Smart Firma ESC, runs up to 6S. This motor can actually handle up to 8S. Not that I'm gonna even push it to that, but it can handle it if enough cooling is getting to it. I'm gonna go ahead and put in the Max 6 ESC, the 160 amp, just because I like the way that it ran. What I did go ahead and pick up was on Amazon. I'll leave the link in the description for every single thing, like I usually do in every video. I'll leave a link in the description below of everything, how to get it from Amazon, the cheapest, price that I could find it. I purchased literally everything on Amazon. But yeah, getting back to the Max 6 ESC, I'm gonna go ahead and put that in there. This I purchased from Amazon as well. I'm gonna go ahead and put that fan inside of there. It comes with 2 of them. Can't even see through it, but there's 2 of them inside of here. You can buy them single, but I went ahead and purchased 2 of them. I'm gonna put one inside of the ESC, one inside of here. It's 35mm fan. Then the DX3 that it comes with, I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the Radiolink, just because it's so many features on it. It's overwhelming. It was overwhelming when I was reading and looking at how much you can do with this remote, and it's not expensive at all. I think I purchased this, it was over a year ago, for like $79, and it's cheaper now. It's crazy. But yeah, this is one of the go-tos for a lot of YouTubers that run RCs and stuff like that. This is one of their go-tos. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put that receiver inside of there. It has gyro, which is like ABC, inside of there as well. Then the charger that I use, the lights are flickering here. What the heck? Okay, and the power is officially off. This Texas bipolar weather, from hot to cold and messing with the power grid, is ridiculous. But I'm not gonna let that stop me from continuing to finish this video for you guys, because I want to push this content out for you, trying to stay consistent with it. But anyways, back to what I was saying. This is the charger that I use right here. It's the Gensace IMARS D300. I know I showed it in the other video, but just to give you guys a close-up look of what it looks like. Also have the air can, whatever it's called, you know, air in a can, compressed air. Yeah, use that to go ahead and clean everything out of the RC. I haven't cleaned it yet, but that's just because I'm going to be replacing and taking stuff out of there. And basically I use this Gensace. This is the bashing edition. It's 120C, 6800 milliamp, 6S battery. Just in case if you guys didn't catch it, this is what it is right here. Here's the specs. You can go ahead and pause it, take a screenshot. Like I said, I'll leave the link in the description below, or you guys can purchase that off of Amazon as well. Yeah, the double-sided sticky tapes, to go ahead and put that on. I might go ahead and try to configure another way to mount the ESC instead of just double-sided sticky tape. Also have motor mount bolts. These are a lot better. I got them from Home Depot. I'll go ahead and leave that link in the description. Well, I really don't have to leave the link, just let you guys see what it is. Hopefully that's the right size, just because I had a couple of other ones and I grabbed these out of my storage. So if it's not, I'll go ahead and update that in the description. But anyway, have the JST Plus to go ahead and run the LED lights. I'm probably not going to use all 5 of these. Might just go ahead and use 2 of them. Who knows? I may use a lot so I can just see it at nighttime, because I love running it at nighttime, especially at my job. This right here is the Magic. I know I've showed it in other videos before, but this right here is what actually powers these. Now, trying to run, like I said before in my old video, trying to run these straight to the receiver, it's not going to be enough power. Each one of these light bulbs require 12 volts of power. So what this is a power inverter or a power booster. So it basically takes a low voltage current and outputs it to a high output current. So basically I can literally take a AAA battery, input here, and it outputs over, well, I guess it's about 25 volts that it can. And I've proven that in an old video, but I'm gonna go ahead and put that on here. Of course, I'm not gonna run a AA battery off this. It's just gonna run straight to the receiver. And basically it'll take whatever 3 volts to 6 volts that the receiver is dishing out and convert that to 12 volts, and it literally powers all of that. It doesn't use anything from my 6S battery. Like, it doesn't consume that much power, like literally at all. Even at low voltage current, like I said, I've showed in my other video, even at low voltage cutoff, it was no dimming, it was no flickering, nothing like that. And it is thanks to this right here. I'll leave that link in the description. You guys can check out the video on Amazon, and it shows you exactly how to use it, how to turn the pentameter and all that stuff. I also have these. I've had this from my Infraction a long time ago. This is the part number right here, and it basically fits on here. These are the factory ones. I'm just gonna change it out red just to have that red and black, you know, to match everything else that's on here. And yeah, that's basically everything that I'm gonna put in this for now, and hopefully be able to get a test run in the next video and show you guys how that runs, if everything is right with it. You know, if there's something wrong or something that isn't working correctly, I'm gonna expose it and let you guys know, so you guys don't have to trial and error. That's what I do this for. But yeah, I'll go ahead and get started on installing all this stuff in here. Okay, if you're planning on switching out the factory electronics to the Max 6, you're gonna run into one problem, what I did. Okay, so I was planning on putting the actual ESC in this orientation, but it's kind of a tight fit due to this little hump right here. So I tried the orientation of going, let me see, this way. It fits in there. You have enough space left and right, gap there, so you don't run into any motor gear issues or anything like that. The problem you're going to run into is, let me turn on this flashlight, is this right here. Being too close to that dog bone. So even doing double-sided sticky tape and doing a zip tie from there, yeah, you have like a millimeter of clearance, but I just don't want to take that chance just because anything can get damaged. But that thing spins so fast, so much vibration and flex. I mean, not really flex, but just in case there is flex, I don't want to damage up the ESC. Even with me pushing it this close, you know, over to the side, even with it, you know, moving that much will tear this thing up. So the easiest way I've seen that I'm going to go ahead and do it is, oh, if this thing will focus, is to go ahead and take this off, shave this down flat, and then I'll have enough room for it to go this way. Maybe put some double-sided sticky tape right here along this wall as well down here, just to have that secured. And I'm not going to do a zip tie for now because the double-sided sticky tape I use, I heat it up with a heat gun. That's another, you know, tip you guys can do when you're mounting your ESCs. Instead of just putting the double-sided sticky tape on there, depending on your temperature, regardless of your temperature, still just take your handy dandy heat gun, put your double-sided sticky tape on the bottom of it, heat it up where it's kind of, you know, soft and sticky, apply it on there, push it down, and you won't have any problems or worries about it coming off. That way you don't have zip ties going over this, you bash it, you know, just don't run into any problems. But yeah, let's get into it. So I ran into a little dilemma. I was going to try to get some ferrules that will fit this and run straight to here, because the Max 6 comes with these big bullet plugs, and it comes with this side to be able to solder your own ferrules on here to match up to there. But I don't have any. I only have the EC8s, which are ginormously big. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do, just for the temporary time, because I want to get this done and make sure everything works, is I'm just gonna open these up a little bit, put this inside of there, solder it up, go ahead and put on Shrinktube. That way it can just hardwire straight from here straight into there in the Max 6. Oh, man, work. I tried desoldering the ones from the stock electronics, and yeah, I feel like I don't know if they crimped the wire inside of there and then soldered it, but it was not coming off at all. It sat forever. It was melting all the solder, but it was not coming out on any of them. So that's why I'm gonna go ahead and just solder it straight directly to the lead. I went ahead and cut off the EC5 and put on the EC8, just a bigger billet plug. You guys can see that one compared to this one. Oop, if I can show it correctly. Just a bigger plug, a lot better. I love the EC8s. Leave the link in the description below. Like I said 15 times in this video, you guys can go ahead and pick them up. You'll love them. It's just when you're terminating them, you gotta have a lot of strength. But yeah, finally getting everything done. All right, finally got everything completed. The car runs great. I took it for a test drive outside, changed a few settings like the steering, the throttle response. I didn't change anything with the ESC. I just left everything factory. And just to answer you guys' question, if you do ask in the comments, I'll still respond. But to answer your question, is it a big difference from the Max 6 from the stock electronics to V2 Firma 150 amp? Yes, it wakes this damn car up like crazy. Like, just with it being on the factory settings from the ESC, it's just a whole new monster. Like the EXB, the stock electronics, they're really good. It was, you know, like a little demon, but this thing is a freaking monster. It's a devil now. Like, it was popping wheelies. It was just peeling out like crazy. I don't even know how to explain it. I'll go ahead and show a few clips in the next video. This one is just, you know, me putting it together. The next video, I'm going to go ahead and put the LED lights on it. I'm exhausted and tired. I just wanted to get everything done. So far, it's just show you guys what it looks like, how I address the cables and all that. Try to keep everything out of the way and as neat as possible. It's not perfect, still some ghetto looking loops that I did, but everything is clear. Don't have to worry about it touching or anything like that. I went ahead and mounted the actual button right here on the dirt guards, just because it was out of the way. I didn't want to put it anywhere, you know, inside of here or mount it anywhere on the ESC, but just spin it around, let you guys see. It's kind of dirty. Like I said, I took it outside. This right here, where you see the EC8, and it looks like another EC8. It's basically coming straight from here to EC8, and then it's a jumper that goes from here to here. But with this receiver, it's kind of like how the smart technology is with Spektrum, how it shows on the DX3 your battery level. Well, I had to make my own type of jumper, but this right here, this Radiolink, it has that feature inside of the actual receiver, but you have to create, you know, your own jumper. And once you create that jumper, it's just that wire, you know, going in between there, in between those two, and it basically, you know, let you know on here what your low voltage is or your battery level, just so you don't have to worry about low voltage cutout. You can customize if you even want it to be low voltage cutout, or just to deplete the battery all the way, or, you know, cut off way ahead of time. This thing is amazing. I don't know how else to explain it. I watch YouTube videos, and different YouTubers and RC enthusiasts have been explaining how good it is, and I was just kind of like skeptical, but I'm glad I have this. I'm going to be running a lot of models on here. You can run over, I think, 30 models on here, so you can just have all the receivers inside of there, have them all on, switch between the models, you know, if you have multiple RC cars, and just run them back to back. This thing is awesome. Like I said, check out the link in the description below for the 16th time. I don't even know if it's the 16th time, but go ahead and check out the link, all the links below in the description, where you guys can get all of the stuff that I put in the video. You know, I'm not one to try to keep things to myself, or, you know, try to sell you guys stuff and, you know, keep secrets. Us RC enthusiasts got to stick together, and, you know, knowledge is key. So, you know, just spreading the knowledge, whatever I learn and trial and error and mess up on, I'll for sure gonna let you guys know what I did, what to do, what not to do, and shortcuts along the way. But yeah, I still have to dress up these cables because it comes with 2 antennas on here, so I'll have to use I have to buy an actual tube to protect these. But for now, I'm not gonna run it anymore until I'm able to do my LED lights. I have 5 of them. I usually only mount 2 of them on here, sometimes 4, but I was thinking to just use all 5 just because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots, and just have this thing super bright at nighttime. But you guys have to stay tuned and see it in the next video. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe. I'm probably babbling because I'm sleepy and tired, but see you guys in the next video. Yeah.